Welcome, Scorpio, to the channel. Robin here with AriesFireTarot. Thanks so much for stopping in. I don't know why my voice is so cracky this morning. It's kind of hilarious. So I have a cup of tea here, which I might take a sip of right away because I think I've been talking too much. But anyway, welcome to the channel, you guys. I really appreciate the energy you bring to the environment. I wouldn't be here without you, so thank you so much. I'm getting ready to do your July monthly reading, and I will be using the Starman Tarot, which is stunning. It's a stunning deck, and in combination with the Gilded Tarot for you, which I'm going to give a quick shuffle because it's in my hands right now. So this is going to be a general read, you guys, so keep that in mind. Like if you're watching through and it's like, well, this one isn't really resonating with me right now, but maybe there could be some information that does connect with you, but the whole thing doesn't resonate. That's okay. And if it does 100% resonate, I mean, that's amazing, and you have to let me know in the comments how you feel about that. Like I love all your comments. I do my best to respond to everybody, so thank you so much for doing that. And just if you're not already a subscriber, if you could do that quickly, it really helps me keep the free readings going, so I do appreciate that. So I'm gonna do one more shuffle. Okay, one more actually, and then we'll get right into your reading. Okay. Got the Empress here, you guys. The Empress has been showing her face quite a bit in the July monthly readings. So I'm seeing her generosity of spirit. Just this really warm, loving presence available to you guys. You know, she's the Empress. This is a card she carries like multiple meanings, and it really depends on how other cards fall around her, but the immediate vibe I'm getting here is that there is just so much love around you right now. Some of you could have recently had somebody pass away. And they're still around you. I'm getting a really deep, like sort of intense energy from her right now. That somebody wants you to know how much they love you and how much they're still watching for you, okay? That was intense for me, I must say. Got the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands, you know, this is something new coming in for you from the universe, something very exciting. You could be having a new idea. It could be somebody from the other side, kind of that person that is watching over you, giving you inspiration. And that, you guys, is what happened to me. That is how I started doing tarot card readings. It was after my paternal grandmother passed away. I feel like she visited me to say, you know, you need to start doing tarot card readings. And I was like, okay, you know, what? So, but I listened to her, and that was a new idea for me. And then I started this YouTube channel. So you could possibly having that same thing coming in for you. And it doesn't really necessarily have to be a recently deceased member of your family. It could be somebody that is your guardian angel who was assigned to you at birth. There could be somebody just coming in and saying, okay, they recognize that this is the divine and perfect timing for you to start that thing that is going to change your life. It's a pretty intense reading all of a sudden. Judgment card. So what I'm getting from this card, you guys, is not to judge that. Not to judge that voice in your head that, you know, like for me, and this reading is not about me, but I want you guys to understand how it happened. It was like somebody whispered inside my head to start doing that. And I was like, okay. So I didn't judge it. I accepted it. And then I took the action on it. So do not judge that. Wherever that epiphany comes in, that inspiration, don't judge it, you guys. Accept it. It's meant for you. Even if you feel like, I feel a little bit crazy right now, like just let it sink in that sometimes divine inspiration hits you at the most bizarre moment and just roll with it. Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is very interesting right now. It's like you're just going to have to leave a little bit of yourself behind. And it could be you could still be in a little bit of, for some of you, mourning. Some of you could still be feeling a little bit shattered like that. And I don't like to lessen anybody's pain, but it's sometimes out of like these great painful moments that we grow so much. So I'm just going to go on a pause here, guys, and aspect the camera down. I'm going to have a sip of tea while I do that too. One sec. Alrighty, Roo, we're back here. And what's really intriguing me here is this Seven of Swords, because you have some pretty inspired energy over here. Like this Judgment card is like reaching out and receiving energy from up above here. You know, like divine inspiration, some fresh new idea coming in with the Ace of Wands, the Empress telling you that you are divinely loved. But there's some angst here with the Seven of Swords. So okay, so I pulled the Ace of Swords here over the Seven of Swords, and I really feel like this just sort of shores up the first impression that I got from the Seven of Swords. It's like there's a little bit of heartbreak here. There's like a shattered piece of your heart. It's left behind. Some of you, I think there could be a couple of you on the channel that you just recently escaped a situation with your life. Like marginally, like some of you could have had a near-death experience. Please let me know if that's you on the channel right now. I'm really seeing that some of you had a really close call with death, and your eyes have been opened up to a whole different level here, like with the Judgment card, feeling like a divine connection. I think some of you could have seen things. You know how people come back from a near-death experience and they're like, well then, and they tell their story, and there's a lot of people that don't believe them, but you guys, I believe you. Okay, so anyway, moving on. There's a victory in this tragedy for some of you. Okay. So like I said before, it's like some of your greatest pain could be the seed for your greatest victory. So that's very deep and divine for you. And make no mistake that there's no coincidences. Like sometimes things have to end for something new to begin. Like what I was saying about my grandmother. Like I don't know why, it was just the right timing. And I was at her deathbed, and it happened very shortly after she passed away, and she came to visit me in my home. So I think some of you will be experiencing this, and some of you through your own sort of harrowing tale. So shout out in the comments, you guys, if this is you, if you've had this kind of experience, if you've been touched by an angel, if you've been inspired to move on, to do something more meaningful with your life than what you're currently doing. So let's carry on here. I want to see what's going on with the Ace of Wands. This is really crazy that I just pulled this card right now, because this card is like, the Ten of Swords is like a mini death card. So it's like, again, I'm getting the impression that some of you watching here right now, and it's probably not everybody, but some of you have had a brush with death or have been touched by death. And I don't really see stuff like that in my readings very often. But I'm seeing that many of you have had a situation that has made you realize that you have more to offer, that you are possibly here to serve people in a different way. Like maybe you've just observed something, you could have seen an accident and wish that you could help a little bit more, and that has inspired you to become a firefighter or a paramedic. I'm seeing very many different scenarios for you guys where there's some sort of divine inspiration where you were just in the right place at the right moment, or you've been touched by something really like at a soul level that is going to shift the way you show up in your life every day. Judgment card. Two of Wands. Absolutely. Like you're getting this divine message and it's going to set you on a different path. It's like you have the option to continue as you are right now, but I think you're going to take a different way. Even if it's like doing your soul work or what it is to serve your fellow man part-time and continue to do your current job. I'm seeing a real shift here in the way that you see yourself. Let's see what's going on with the Empress, the Devil card. So the Devil shows up to tell you that something is going to change, something will come to an end. This can often be related to, sort of not the best choices related to our health, the way we consume things like TV, food, sometimes the addictive substances, could be something like that. But, you've got the Empress here providing full support. Like if there is something in your life that is not suiting you anymore, you are divinely protected by this motherly love, this heavenly love to do this. So if you're saying that you're not going to be able to move forward and be everything that you want to be because you've got this, whatever, then don't even worry about that. You just have to decide that you're going to move ahead and not do this thing anymore. It could be like shopping too much. It could be, even for some people, it could be like working out too much. It could be just whatever is taking too much of your time and having a negative impact on yourself and others. The Empress will help you. Like the divine love of the universe is going to help you with that. And I feel like I need to pull one more card there. So I'm seeing some of you are a little bit worn down by doing something. And you know what? I'm getting the sense here for some of you that it's working at the wrong job that is really draining you. So if it's something that you need to continue right now with the Nine of Wands, then just, and I don't often say like lessen your commitment to something, but like start protecting yourself a little bit more here with the Nine of Wands. Like take a rest. Like why are you putting so much of your energy into it if it's not serving you? Let's do one more. You've got the Ten of Pentacles. So there's way more abundance out there for you than is what is currently available. You've got a lot to share here. We've got the Ten of Pentacles here. One sec. I mean, what can go wrong when you see a treasure chest full of coins? Nothing. I mean, it's a great indication of what you have to step into. And I'm just seeing a lot of you are just going to be, there's something going to happen that is going to change the direction of your life into something that you never saw coming. It's going to be like, fairy godmother came along and tapped you on the shoulder and, Shazam, and it's going to change you at a soul level. And I see many of you moving into like either a profession or a hobby that is going to help you serve your fellow man or woman or whatever, so I'm seeing like a majestic life change for you, Scorpio. So let me know if this resonates with you guys. If any of this is you, like the things I was seeing about, having a divine inspiration from somebody that's passed away, or seeing something that has changed your mind about how you behave as a human, any of that stuff, let me know in the comments, you guys. It really it helps me to connect with you guys on a deeper level. So anyway, I'm gonna finish up the reading here for you guys, and we'll see you back here really soon. Hope you enjoyed. Bye for now. Bye.